Let's talk about getting that Twitter gadget onto our Weebly websites. So I have two tabs open. I have the Weebly. I'm obviously on that front page where I want to add the widget of the class list. And I'm over in Twitter because that's where I'm going to find the HTML code that I need to do that. So a couple ways to do this. I tend to click on my name here when I'm in Twitter, and then it pulls up my own page. And as you can see here, I have a bunch of lists. I created the list, so obviously I know that it's there. For some of you as well, I believe you can go up and click on your name. In a perfect world, there we go. And list should pop up underneath that. So click on your icon and list should pop up. Both places will get you to the same spot right here. And you see subscribe to and member of. So if you didn't subscribe to the CSUSM EDU list, if you click member of, you should be able to find it. Either way, obviously I created it, so I'm going to click on it. So as long as you can get to it, one of the things you want to do is make sure that you have subscribed, because you need to subscribe to the list to get the HTML code unless you get it from Donald. But so I'm obviously, this is my list. I want to create now a widget with that. So I'm going to go back here, click on my name, and I want to go into the settings. And so now that I'm in the settings, notice you have all these things on the left-hand side that you can do. I'm going to choose widget. And this is where, when I was showing it in class, I could see if some of you were confused. They changed the way you create new. So I have a bunch, but I'm going to click create new. And notice it says profile, likes, list, collection, etc. I'm going to say list. And then notice it says enter the Twitter URL. So now I have to go find that list. So it got a little bit more complicated than I wanted it to be. So I'm going to click over here, and I'm just going to go to Twitter again. And it makes sense if this was confusing for some of you. I apologize. That's the technology thing, where the way things work change often. So I'm going to click again on my name to get me to those lists. And I'm going to click on lists. And by clicking on the CSUSM EDU 17, you'll see up here in the URL that there's a unique URL just for that list. So I believe this is what Twitter wants. So I'm going to just highlight that list, and I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to hit next. So if all's right in the universe, as we see here, I have my CSUSM EDU 17 list. And then the code is generated here. All I need to do is click copy code. And so the code is copied here. Now I'm going to go back to my website, and I left this purposefully like this because I want two columns. I require that you put on the class list, but it's always a good idea to put on your own list as well. So imagine you've done that. When I go to grab embed code and drag it over here, it's where I'm putting it on Weebly. I want it to go on the right-hand side, so it's maybe hard to see on this video, but I really need to jam it over here where I've got this line, blue line on the right-hand column. So when I let go, if all's right, it should go to the right-hand column, which it did in this case. And if it doesn't for you, if it goes on top, just simply grab it and move it. So now I need to click here to set custom HTML, and I should just be able to paste that in there. And then I want to preview this page. So I think that I tend to just publish. I don't even know where preview page is, to be honest with you. I'm going to click publish. And I click here. This also lets me see the public facing website, which is always a good idea to see what the public's going to see besides what you think it's going to look like. So as I look down here, you have to say I love technology, and there I have my Twitter list here for the class and my own personal list here. So that's the way you do it. Let me know if you have any questions, but this should wrap it up for you.